Hello, true crime fans. Have you ever heard of a criminal who managed to lead a double life right under everyone's noses? Today I'm diving into the unbelievable story of Jeffrey Manchester. Buckle up because this one's a wild ride. So let's start with Jeffrey Manchester's double life. Picture this: Leigh Wainscott, a recently divorced woman, meets a charming guy named John at her church. He's sweet, generous, and they quickly hit it off. But little did she know, John was actually Jeffrey Manchester, an escaped convict. Yep, you heard that right. Jeffrey had built himself a secret room inside a vacant Circuit City store. He was living there, attending church, dating, and even going to the dentist, all while evading the authorities. Can you imagine the shock Leigh felt when she found out her boyfriend was a fugitive? Crazy, right? But how did Jeffrey end up in this situation? Let's rewind a bit. Jeffrey had a seemingly normal childhood and even served in the military. However, things took a turn after a difficult divorce. He started committing a series of robberies, earning the nickname Roofman because he'd cut through the roofs of restaurants to gain access. And get this, he was known for being polite during his heists, often apologizing to employees while holding them at gunpoint. Jeffrey's luck ran out in North Carolina, where he was arrested and sentenced to 45 years in prison. But this guy wasn't done yet. After just 4 years, he managed to escape by hiding under a delivery truck. Next stop, Charlotte, North Carolina. He found refuge in a Toys R Us and later moved into the abandoned Circuit City next door. Inside his hideout, Jeffrey created a surprisingly comfortable living space. He had stolen amenities, making it quite the cozy setup. However, his downfall began with a poorly planned robbery at the Toys R Us. This slip-up put him back on the radar of the authorities. A fingerprint match and a tip from a church member who recognized him from the news eventually led to his capture. Now, let's talk about life after the hideout. Jeffrey Manchester is currently serving his sentence and is scheduled for release in 2036 at the age of 65. Despite multiple attempts to escape prison, he remains behind bars. His story has garnered a lot of interest, even inspiring a movie that will star Channing Tatum as Manchester. But let's not forget, while his life may seem like a Hollywood thriller, Jeffrey committed serious crimes. He abandoned his children, deceived those around him, and instilled fear in the people he robbed. His seemingly charming persona masked a darker reality. So while some might be drawn to the Robin Hood aspect of his story, it's crucial to remember the victims and the impact of his actions. Jeffrey Manchester's story serves as a cautionary tale, highlighting the consequences of choosing a life of crime and deception. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gripping true crime content. Until next time, stay curious and leave us some comments, will you? We love your feedback.